So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On 1st and 10, Presley. Oh, look at the juke. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Back to throw. Presley. That's going to be caught downfield by Hill. A big play there for L.A. 41 yards.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Touchdown. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Off the play fake. Presley. He finds his man. Complete. That's Morgan. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Hey, they made no bones about it. They wanted to throw this rookie right into the fire, see what he could do. He shows what he can do there.
And you have to really put the time and effort in because playing a receiver in the NFL is a difficult task. And for a rookie, all that you have to learn to get on the same page with your quarterback, that's excellent coaching. And how about how he's picked things up?
Picking things up in a big way with a big play in his NFL debut. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Now a first carry for their fullback. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. In search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Presley. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Presley. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. Throwing to start the drive. Presley. And going deep for Hill. They've got his man. Complete. Touchdown, L.A. A big play there. One play, 75 yards. And the Rams are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes.
We pick it up 2nd quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive. On the give, this is their fullback. And some room to work. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. What a matchup here for our first game of 2022. The 103rd season in NFL history, and this is the first of 285 games on the schedule this year. Now, both of these teams certainly hope to be playing in that 285th game. That would be Super Bowl 57 in Arizona. The Rams were able to raise the Super Bowl 56 banner before the game. Of course, they beat Cincinnati on this very field back in February to win that Lombardi Trophy.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing to start the drive. Presley. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. He's going to go for a big play downfield. This is caught at the 20.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15. We saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. Throwing on first down. Presley. They're going deep for Hill. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll start this drive out on the ground. There he goes, left side. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, 5, touchdown, LA. A great play there. Making quite a splash with his second touchdown in his NFL debut.
And the Rams continue to pull away here this first half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so, that makes their comeback hopes that much.
So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock.
And he'll take this out of the side of the end zone, and my goodness.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
On first down, Presley forced out to his left. And they work this well upfield across the 45. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem scrambling for 22 and a first. Back to throw, Presley. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Looking to throw. Presley. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are an extra point away from goal. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple, because we don't just make it.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. We've seen this already from him in this game. Second time he's into the end zone with a rushing touchdown.
So the head coach is going to have a meeting with the owner this week. You know why? He's got to let the owner know, I know you wrote the check for his arm, but we're going to make...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. 105 yards rushing for him now here in week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Foul. Face mask. Defense.
So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with him. And that's in the area of a face mask, I think. Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Presley. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Presley. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Looking to throw. Presley. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. A great effort there with his first. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now,
well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's close.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And going deep for Hill. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he'll be brought down at the 27. Offensively, another big chunk of yardage, Charles, but defensively, they had all this talk about trying to limit explosive plays. They have not been able to do that.
They discussed it all week, but they haven't been able to execute it at all, haven't been able to find a way to slow down this offense. They're seeking answers and not coming up with any.
Well, partner, the season officially underway. It was great to be back with you, obviously, but the first game of the year always a special one. And love, I know you do too, love having it on a Thursday night.
Yeah, I think it makes it special, right? It makes it so that everyone is just watching, all eyes on it on a special night like that. I think it's going to be a great season, partner. Can't wait for the next several months. We know there are going to be surprises all the way through the season. And before we know it, we'll be talking about opening up on a Thursday night again next season.
So for LA, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll get the weekend off now as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Tennessee Titans.